This video sucks, and that's why I'm uploading it. Welcome to Kyle's Casting Couch. Right now, I'm currently sick. I have a fever. The video editing is gonna be subpar on this, I can tell you right now. And honestly, this video just isn't gonna meet the standards that I hold for myself. But I'm posting it anyway, completely imperfect, because that's what makes it real. For years, I've been wanting to make a new YouTube channel. I've made several in my life, and honestly, I just never really stuck with them. But for the past couple of years especially, I've really been wanting to make a new YouTube channel that's focused solely on magic, whether that's performing, talking about magic and psychology and philosophy, things like this. Just the things that really interest me, things that I love. But I kept holding off because it never felt good enough for me. I wasn't delaying making the channel because I was confused or something. In reality, I was just procrastinating because I'd set myself these impossibly high standards before I'd even made it to like the starting line, right? And I think it's because I see a lot of the people that I really look up to, you see their video quality, it's amazing, their sound quality is amazing, their environments that they're filming in look great. I got this thing in my head where everything had to be perfect. I can't even tell you the amount of videos I've filmed in the past year. It had to have been at least 100 videos that I filmed with intention of posting on YouTube. And I ended up just deleting them because I hated them. I didn't like my voice or the way that I spoke. I thought, oh man, I sound so dumb. I'm tripping over my words. I can't get my words out fluently. I just thought I looked awkward on camera, or filming a magic trick. Maybe I flash to the camera and then I go, oh great, can't post that. Everyone's gonna know how it's done. And I'm sure some of that is just my own guilt of me knowing what to look for, whereas most people probably not recognize these things. But all of that, that's real, that is what makes things real. And I think a lot of people are looking for authenticity. I know the people that I look up to most are like the most authentically themselves, and they're not so worried about putting on this perfect image. So I don't understand why I feel the need to. As Chris Williamson put it, perfectionism is just procrastination masquerading as quality control. And it's so true. I thought I was trying to provide the best value that I could by making things perfect before I upload them. But really, I was just scared. I didn't want to be embarrassed. I didn't want to look silly. I didn't want to be taken as a joke because my videos didn't come across as serious enough or looking good enough or whatever. And looking back now, it's painful knowing that if I had just started when I had first started talking about it, if I had just started posting then, I would be so much farther ahead right now. I would probably have a decent sized channel. Maybe I would be earning money from YouTube and I wouldn't have to be, in my cubicle at work wanting to kill myself every day. I might be living a life that I enjoy, but no time like the present, right? I've spent so much time ruminating and second guessing myself that I just delayed becoming the person that I wanted to be. Kyle the performer, Kyle the YouTuber. So I finally just had to decide to stop waiting and give myself permission to post. Even if it wasn't perfect, even if I sounded dumb, even if I hate the sound of my own voice, the way that I look, the things that I say in the video, whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, I just had to post. And I want to give a quick shout out to a guy, Fred, who is the underperforming hobbyist on YouTube. He just started a channel the other day, and I think that really helped give me a bit of extra fuel to start this. And the guy's only posted 3 videos so far, and he's doing great. I mean, last I checked, he's got like over 500 subscribers, and people are really enjoying his content. And I just had to think, like, why not me? Like, why am I not posting? Because that could have been me for all I know. But I spent the past year not uploading anything. I kept telling myself I wasn't ready, that I wasn't good enough. And I've been practicing magic my entire life. Obviously, I know that I have the skills, and not to brag, I'm a pretty charismatic guy. I just have to get used to speaking on camera. Like, that's all it is. It's just practice. It's putting in reps. Because here's the hard truth that every successful person faces. Your early work is gonna suck. Your first 10 videos, they'll probably suck. Your first 50 videos, they'll probably suck, but you just have to do it, and that's how you learn, and that's how you get better. Ira Glass calls this the gap, where your taste is good enough to know that you're not sufficient enough yet. So this goes back to, I'm watching Lloyd Barnes, I'm watching Peter Turner, I'm watching Chris Williamson, whoever, all these people that I look up to, not necessarily just in the magic industry. I'm looking at the quality, and in my mind, I'm thinking my videos have to look like this. But they don't, because their videos didn't look like that. Their videos only look like this now because they've been doing this work for, however many years. And the only way to close that gap is to make bad videos until they end up good. And it's just like a magic trick. Every magic trick becomes better through performance, not before performance, not by sitting there thinking about it, but through performing itself is where you learn the most. And this is my performance right here, I suppose. And just as Darren Brown reminds us in the book Happy, virtue requires action. Mere noble intentions are not enough. I had 2 years of noble intentions and no actions to go with them. I've sat on making a YouTube channel for so long, for posting, and it's so silly. It's not about the quality of the video or the audio, and it's not about my presence on camera, and it's certainly not about making the perfect video that'll go viral and get me millions of views and make me rich so I never have to work again. It's about becoming the person who shows up and produces results anyway. I think if I can hold myself accountable to just say, you know what, today's video doesn't have to be great. Maybe I flashed, maybe I sound stupid, maybe I'm sick. Regardless, as long as I keep posting, I can only improve. So if you're sitting there and you're waiting for better gear, better scripts, more confidence, or even just the perfect take, stop. I get it. You want to be taken seriously. You want your work to be perfect, the best that it can be. But if there's one thing that I've learned over the past couple of years, it's that perfectionism isn't protection. It's procrastination in a mask. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to turn on the camera and record. And that's what this video was. It's me giving myself permission to post imperfectly. So now I'll pass the cards to you. What would you post if good enough was actually good enough? Tell me in the comments down below, what have you been putting off? What goals are you looking to achieve this year? And what is the deeper fear truly holding you back? Because I can guarantee whatever that fear is probably not even real, or it's so blown out of proportion that all it's doing is holding you stagnant and keeping you from achieving the things that you want to achieve in life. So if this video resonated with you and hopefully maybe helped you even, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It truly would mean the world to me. And with that, I'm done waiting. And you should be too. Catch you in the next one.